pop off only on occasion, but the race is ready. Okay. The baby gotta spit some bars for y'all, okay? Alright. This is the thing. We are all biased, right? So it is retarded. It is mentally ill to say that you are objectively right and everybody is wrong. Not only that, but to always claim to be in the right position in an argument. Not only that, but if you lose an argument, to justify why you lost. And that's real stupid shit. But what is logical, what is scientific to the first and 10th degree, is to realize all discoveries have been about how meaningless a lot of things in our life are, and how little we actually knew about the world, and how ignorant we were about the perspective of other people and other things and other animals and everything around us. How expansive and crazy and chaotic it all is. To think that you have the right answer to it all. No, there are a lot of atheists. And does that mean I think my religion is wrong? No, my religion true. Jesus Christ died, resurrected. God is real. Why do you believe that, man? What's your evidence? What's the stake on your claim? Scientific method, blah blah blah. Proven, prove it. Look, man, it just makes sense. LMAO source, none. But, you know, that's really just how it is. That's just really how it is. You know, a lot of the history and the knowledge that we have is just regurgitated information from people in our past, whether they were smart or not. It's based on if the idea was popular or not. Not to discredit all the knowledge and all the work that we've done collectively in the scientific community, but just to humble ourselves, you know. You ain't God. Stop trying to be God, as that Travis Scott song says. I'm not sure how Travis made that song, since he's like a Satan worshiper. I mean, do you see that performance? Bro was doing a sacrificial ritual. That was mad. There's a lot of mad things in this world. But I think the important thing is, in this lifetime, is to get a good grasp between it all. To have just two modes. I think all people should be able to have. One mode where they're clearly able to articulate themselves on the matters, on how they feel about all these issues, so that they can just click on and they could speak seriously on this issue. And the second mode where they could joke about these issues and they could just be chill, you know, because ain't nobody want to be around like a fucking robot who's always speaking to logic and nerd and just working the computer, blah 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 blah. People with emotions, empathy, love, relatability. I'm gonna take a piss. I do not apologize. We all matter. We all have an opinion. We all are humans, and no one, and dehumanizing is horrible. You shouldn't dehumanize anyone, guys. Please do not objectify anyone, because that is not good for anyone. It is only harmful, and it causes lots of damage. With that being said, you gotta be able to selectively choose the types of people that you give a shit about, because frankly, no one really knows shit. No one. There's a very small majority of people that you are very compatible with. You know what I'm saying? That you got that same energy with. You know what I'm saying? It's only like a select few people that your vibration is gonna be vibrating with. You know what I'm saying? With it, your chakras, your heart chakra, and the one inside your nuts coming together. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is that on the pursuit of knowledge in life, you have to selectively choose the people that matter to you and who you should listen to, while reminding yourself that everybody has a voice and everybody has a story to tell. Everybody has a story to tell. Remember that. Everybody has a perspective, and no one is super invalid. Unless you believe in flat earth. Then get the hell out of here. What are you talking about? Okay. It's crazy, man. There are a lot of self-righteous people in the world. And there's a lot of people who shouldn't be self-righteous, but who are self-righteous. And it's because we're not perfect. Not perfect at all. But I think some people are just plain ignorant. You know what I'm saying? That's why self-improvement is so important. We have to spend time during our day just to reflect about life, so that you actually have some sort of space for you to objectively think, so that all the echo chambers of society that we are surrounded by don't just consume our identity and form all that we are, just making us a shallow of our true selves. You know what I'm saying? And these are just thoughts that I have. All of these are thoughts that I have, and I can't stop these thoughts from coming. This is what's in my heart, That's how you make art. Art, it's not no like sign. Everyone has their own way of making their own art. You know what I'm saying? No matter what kind of art, everybody has their own practice methods. Everyone has their own, etc., etc. And this art that we talk about is just a form of self-expression. And this form of self-expression that we call art can be expressed in literally every single part of life. And because of this, I find it funny how people try to sell courses and shit to try to get people to, I don't know, get rich like them by telling them their secrets. But really, telling them what to do is not really going to do shit, you know what I'm saying? A more valuable experience would not be just to tell them all the information in the world. But to act like a friend, a father figure, matter of fact, rather than like some sort of institutional teacher who acts like they can teach them better than they can teach themselves, because that's really what it comes down to. When we want someone to learn something, we don't just point them. We don't just get all the red arrows and put right next to the truth. What we do is we give them the pieces of the puzzle, of the mystery, of the Scooby-Doo, who is Dooby-Doo-Loo mystery, and we just give them the little crumbs of information so that they could find it for themselves. Because that's really how it's all gonna be. You can never convince someone in what you believe in. Only they can convince themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm so good at talking. I used to be so shit when I started recording these videos. Now I'm like I could talk on for hours and hours. Hey, spread the gospel, you know what I'm saying? Give them pieces of the gospel, man. That's what God instructed us to do. So because He instructed us to do that, that's what we finna do. Because that's what He asked of us, man. The importance is we can spread the gospel. We can spread the truth that we have given, that we have been given by God, that we've been graced upon by God through art, through self-expression, through love, through emotion. That's something that I don't think can be replicated. I don't think it can be replicated in any biological cloning device or in any AI. Now I've been thinking about what if AI gets consciousness, or what if we're able to clone humans or get animals to get to the same level of consciousness as we have. It's been getting me to think about what is true humanity. Well, if you ever played a video game where a scenario like this happens, you would know that the best moral decision is to if they feel pain to the same extent that we do, to the point where you can't even distinguish between the personality of like this robot or this genetically modified creature or a human. And that's what's going to come down to. Humanity comes down to personality and love and self-expression. Now, I'm not saying that God that disproves God and the life he breathes into us. No, it doesn't disprove God at all. But I believe that He will deal with it all. There'll always be an explanation. There'll always be truth. Because in a world without truth, in a world without objectivity, there's meaning. There's no meaning. And in the statement that there's no meaning or there's hidden meaning is completely ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous, in my opinion. Sure, we have very, very warped perceptions and opinions of the world, but that does not by any means mean that we know absolutely nothing about the state of the world that we live in. Because the truth is, the state of the world that we live in is a reflection of the higher being. Because we are the art of the higher being. We are the self-expression of the higher being. We are in the image of the higher being. Now that's deep. That's deep, man. That's deep. We the energy. We bonded. Does that mean that we are gods ourselves? No. There's a clear distinction between the universe, between humanity / life, and God. Different things. All right, different things, different purposes of the same nature, but of different levels, different roles. And of course, one of them, which is God being the source. There has to be a source, That's just cause and effect, Because if we live in a universe with cause and effect, with time, then for this to be started in the first place, no matter the theory that you have about the universe, you have to admit that there had to be a beginning to the universe, whether it's infinite, and it repeats going on and on. There has to be some sort of spark that reignites the flame. That spark has to be from something that's not bound to to the code, to the DNA, to the rules that was set upon it, such as time. You can't cheat. You can't cheat the laws of the universe. You cannot cheat death, and you cannot cheat life. It will repeat. You can't cheat these rules, man. But these rules have to be set. I think it's fair to assume that these rules and the vibration of God, if you want to call it, the word, the voice, the law of God, you may want to call it, it has to be intelligence. Because it'd be retarded if an unintelligent being created intelligent, conscious life. I think, therefore, I think. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I got school tomorrow. And I'm just like coping and shit. But you know, that's life, man. That's life. I'm gonna have a great day tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna shower. I'm gonna get all clean and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna do everything. But you know, I just wanted to record a short video to get a little bit more checks, you know what I'm saying? Get a little more money off of my schedule book. So, you know, I'm gonna do my prayer, my scripture, and I'm gonna go to sleep. So, let me see, do I have any last words that I want to say to you? Well, yeah, remember, life is never ending. Well, until it does end, but life, it's not gonna stop, man. Day after day, it doesn't stop. It's one big moment. All you have is the present. That's all you have to grasp upon. That's all you can affect right now. Therefore, the life you have lived is one big moment, one big feeling. And this feeling in the story has not been decided. It's not decided. Hashtag free will. Peace, peace, peace.